Welcome to another video walk around. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2017 Toyota RAV4 LE in this magnetic gray metallic color. This all-wheel drive 4-door 5-passenger SUV comes equipped with a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine mounted to an automatic transmission. Starting out front with some of the notable exterior features, you got that great looking mag gray color, as well as some nice aggressive body lines up front and some great looking headlights, the big projector beam bulbs and the LED daytime running lights just above here. As you continue towards the side of the vehicle, you'll notice the 5-spoke 17-inch alloy rims the vehicle currently rides on, and those are wrapped in the brand new Uni Royal tires. These tires were just put on, and as you can see, they are brand new. Tons and tons of tread on those. As we continue down the vehicle, you'll find the LED turn signal indicator integrated right into the mirror, and you'll also find the nice chrome strip that runs along the bottom of the windows. Speaking of the windows, in back they are tinted for some additional privacy for the rear passengers or rear cargo, and that tint continues in back as well. Up top here, you'll find the nice silver roof rails, making it nice and easy to expand your storage if you choose to do so. In back here, you'll find the nice color-matched roof fin antenna, as well as the color-matched roof spoiler with the integrated brake light. Back here, you'll also find a rear windshield wiper, which is a really handy feature to have. Of course, you'll also find the RAV4 badging, as well as the LE all-wheel drive badging. If you're looking for an affordable SUV that's reliable, great on gas, and filled with features, this is the one for you. So let's go ahead and hop inside and get started with the interior features. Hopping inside, this stylish SUV is nice and easy thanks to the remote keyless entry. Simply hit the unlock button on the key fob and you'll be inside. Opening up the door, you're greeted with the nice comfortable black fabric seating. The nice pattern in the center of the seat there as well. Just below the seat here, you will find the manual seat adjustments, and if you take a look at the footwell, you'll find the nice RAV4 branded all-weather mats, and those are nice and easy to clean regardless of how dirty or wet they get. So let's go ahead and hop inside, fire this vehicle up, and get started with the interior bells and whistles. The features inside this RAV4 start over here on the driver's side door panel with the controls for the power windows and locks, and as an added bonus, your driver's side window is automatic down. As we continue down here, you'll find a couple of extra cup holders, as well as some extra storage and a speaker integrated into the door panel. And just to the right here, you'll find the controls for the power mirrors, as well as the dimmer switch for the gauge cluster, and the buttons to toggle your lane departure alert and your differential lock for the all-wheel drive system. If you go ahead and take a look underneath here, you'll find the manual adjustment for your tilt and telescoping steering wheel, so you can get it in the perfect position. And if you take a look just behind the wheel at the turn signal stalk, you notice that this vehicle does come equipped with automatic headlights, which is a great set it and forget it feature. If you back up and take a look at the steering wheel here, you got a very nice 3-spoke steering wheel with a nice ergonomic design with the bolsters up top. And you'll also find the nice silver accent piece at the bottom of the wheel here. Over on the left hand side, you've got your steering wheel mounted audio controls, which includes your volume rocker and track selector buttons. You've also got the 2 Bluetooth hands-free calling buttons, and at the bottom here you'll find the audio mode button. You can also hold that to mute the system, and you've also got the voice recognition button. Over on the right hand side, you'll find the buttons to navigate the screen in the center of the gauge cluster, and I'll show you that in detail in just a moment here. You've also got the trip button, as well as the button to cycle between your follow distances for your radar guided cruise control system. You've got 3 different follow distances, and again I'll show you that in just a little bit here. Just behind the wheel, of course, you'll also find the cruise control stalk. If you go ahead and take a look up at the screen that I mentioned, you can see at the very top you've got the gear that the vehicle is in, as well as the exterior temperature. And at the bottom of the screen you'll find the odometer, and you can see that this vehicle currently has 72,602 kilometers on it. All the way in the bottom right hand corner there, you've also got the indicator for your lane departure alert, so you can see if that system is on or off. In this very first information screen here, you've got your after start stats, which includes your average fuel consumption, average speed, and your trip timer. You've also got your after reset stats, as well as your after refuel stats, and that also includes your range. Below that, you'll find the eco indicator, so you can check to see if you're driving fuel efficiently. Below that, you'll find the all-wheel drive control, so you can check to see how much power is headed to each wheel as you drive. And you've also got the sway warning at the bottom here, so the vehicle will let you know if it might be time to take a break if you're swaying between the lanes. The next screen over is the radar guided cruise control system and your lane departure alert. So if you cycle through with the buttons that I showed you earlier, you can see it adjust in this screen here. The next screen over is any messages or warnings that the vehicle has to display. Next, you've got the settings for your safety features, which include your lane departure alert and pre-collision system. And you've also got the settings for this screen here. As you can see, you can adjust the language, units, drive info, color, and if you want to reset that to the factory settings, you can do so with the default settings button at the bottom. If you go ahead and take a look towards the center of the dash here, you'll find the hazard lights, and over on the right hand side you've got the passenger airbag warning, as well as the seatbelt warnings, and over in the right hand corner there you've also got the traction control button so you can easily toggle that on and off. Below that, you'll find a couple of climate vents on either side of your embedded touchscreen infotainment system. In terms of your audio options, you can see you've got your standard AM/FM radio. You've also got a CD player, USB and auxiliary inputs, and Bluetooth audio, so you can be sure that you can listen to your own audio regardless of the type of device that you have. Over on the left hand side here, you'll also find the car button, so you can check your trip information as well as your fuel economy history. Over on the right hand side here, you've got the setup button, so you can scroll through all these different options and customize them to your preferences. And finally, if you put this vehicle into reverse, you'll also see the backup camera pop right up, which is a great feature to have. And of course, putting the vehicle back in a park will bring back the screen. Below that, you'll find the climate controls, and this is a single zone climate control vehicle, but it does come equipped with air conditioning for those hot summer Okanagan days. As we continue down here, you'll find the Eco and Sport mode buttons, so you can switch between whether you're trying to get a little bit more fuel economy or performance out of the vehicle. You'll also find the 2-stage heated seats here for both front passengers, as well as the windshield wiper deicers. You'll also find the USB and auxiliary input that I mentioned earlier, as well as two 12-volt outlets to keep the devices charged up. As we continue down here, you've got a couple of storage trays as well as a cup holder. And of course, you've got your shifter in the center here. And as you can see, you can put that into a standard mode if you're looking to manually shift between the gears. And you've also got your centrally located parking brake here. As we continue down, you'll also find an extra cup holder as well as a nice padded armrest. And of course, that opens up to reveal your center console. You've got a tray up top for smaller items and a carpet bottom in the main compartment. Over on the passenger side footwell there, you've got the RAV4 branded floor mats again, and then you've got your standard glove box with lots of room inside, and of course your owner's manual in there as well. Up top here, you'll find the extra storage compartment. Nice and handy to have that up there as well. And over on the passenger side door panel, you've got the same great design that you found on the driver's side, as well as of course the controls for the power locks and the passenger side window. Taking a look up top, you'll find a handy little sunglasses holder, as well as of course a couple of interior lights. And as an added little bonus, you've got these nice little slide out pieces to your sun visors here, so you can keep the sun out of your eyes regardless of the position that it's in. So that concludes the features up front. Let's go ahead and hop in back and take a look at some of the features in the rear of this vehicle. In the rear of this vehicle, you've got more of that same great fabric seating that extends across the rear bench seat. Back here, you'll also find tons of legroom for the rear passengers, even if those front seats are pushed all the way back, as well as the same great all-weather mat. If we hop inside here, you'll find a couple of handy storage pockets in the back of the driver and the passenger side seat. And you'll also find a handy 12-volt outlet in the back of the center console to keep all the devices charged up. If you take a look towards the center of the seat here, you'll find the nice fold-down center armrest. It's a nice padded fabric armrest that also includes a couple of extra cup holders for your rear passengers. These rear seats also do fold down on a 60-40 split if you have some additional cargo to store. You can simply fold the headrest down with the button on the side there. And then you've got the latch underneath here to fold the seat down. And that folds nice and easily. And as you can see, it folds flush with the trunk, which is really handy in case you're storing large items. You can store them flat with ease. So we'll go ahead and take a look back there. But before we do, we'll take a quick glance at the rear door panel here. Find the same great design, as well as of course a switch for the rear windows and an extra cup holder underneath. As we head towards the back, something you might have missed is this RAV4 gas cap. That's a nice unique addition and it looks great. As we go ahead and pop the trunk here, you'll find a very nice carpeted cargo area, lots of room for storage, and you'll also find a privacy cover, making it nice and easy to cover up your cargo. Keep it out of sight and out of the sun. Underneath here, of course, you'll also find the spare tire as well as the tools to change it in case you ever get a flat. And over on the left-hand side here, you'll also find a handy interior light. That concludes this short video walk around, but this stylish and affordable SUV will not last long on our lot, so make sure you stop by Kelowna Toyota, located at 1200 Leith Road, or visit us online at KelownaToyota.com for more information. We look forward to seeing you soon.